Yummy. Umberto's has it, as a matter of fact.
Is it yummy? Is it yummy in the tummy?
I like it. I like it when it's in my belly.
We're talking about pizza. Don't worry about it, people.
Are we recording?
Why not?
No, don't do that.
No? Okay.
No, it's all right. I don't care.
Yeah?
Yeah, but you're going to have to, edit a little bit of this.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's funny because I was in the car and I'm like, I should just tell him to record and not tell me when we're starting and then just go into it.
That's what I'm kind of planning.
Yeah,
So.
but this is way too long now. So now,
I can cut it. Yeah.
And the surprise is over. So I guess I don't need my laptop since I.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, we can start it over again.
I wasn't prepared.
I know. Well,
this is going to be dick cancer.
That's your cousin.
My cousin's a dick. Let me
So.
put this over here. Hold on. That's perfect. I can move this over. I'm not even ready. I'm not even God. Okay. I need, I'm like, Opie here. I got to have my stuff open, sound off, Okay. Is my mic good?
Yeah,
I just hit it.
Your mic. Check. 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, we're not going to do sibilance.
No,
here.
we already did that.
Excuse me 1 second.
There we go.
All right, so I guess we're ready.
Yeah, might as well. We've already been recording for 1:24. So.
God, we are so not the professionals.
No, well, we're very thrown off right now. So
yeah,
we were supposed to have a guest.
Yes, we were supposed to have our first guest, and he canceled on us last minute. Literally a minute and a half ago.
Honestly, it's thrown us in a tizzy.
If I wasn't related to him, I would never speak to him again. But fortunately, I'm related to him.
No, it's okay. Tell us the truth.
We're going to give him... You know what? We're not going to give him a shout-out.
Wow. Okay. So he will be named unnamed.
He is the name unspoken.
The who shall not be spoken.
Bastardo. So.
All right. Well, we're this is what, the 4th episode now?
Yes, yeah. The 4th episode, episode 4 of our
IV.
In Roman.
Yeah.
Yes, IV.
This is the one where the Russians take over.
If he dies, he dies.
Everything he touches, he destroys.
You know what? That's an underrated movie.
That's the best Rocky of all.
I have to concur. I believe it's the best Rocky, but not Sylvester Stallone's the best movie ever.
And his best movie is not Rocky related.
Cobra.
God, I haven't seen Cobra.
Oh, I love
I don't think
Cobra.
I've ever seen Cobra.
Cobra's a great movie, and what's the other one? Oh no, the worst one is Over the Top. I mean, he got his extra strength from
doing the
turning his hat
thing.
backwards,
and then the fingers,
and then
he would wrap
the finger wrap.
Yeah, he would wrap the fingers
and
around
then
the
the
head.
thumb would lock into place.
He'd be like, and then all for the love of his child, who I think was his actual son.
I don't know, not in that movie, no. But he was,
in Rocky,
in Rocky, Sage Stallone, right? That was.
I don't remember the kid's name.
He was in one of the movies. But here's what bothers me. Okay, Rocky 4 to Rocky 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Rocky 4 at the end of the movie. I could change. You could change. We all could change. Remember, he says something. He goes, "There's my kid at home who should be asleep." The kid's what about?
Oh, I've been saying this for years.
Oh, yeah, okay. So about 4, my kid's about 6 years old,
Probably.
Okay, he's in Russia. Part 5 starts, comes back from Russia 2 weeks later, kid's 14.
Honestly.
What's up with that?
That used to drive me nuts.
Now, I used to work in television production. Continuity was the biggest thing. I'll tell you about the John McEnroe story another time. But that drove me, to this day, still drives me nuts.
It's very annoying.
Like, if I ever met Sylvester Stallone, I would go up to him and go, "Listen, thank you for Cobra. Thank you for Rocky. I'm not going to thank him for, don't stop, don't throw
Mama from the train?
No.
Oh, don't stop when my mom will shoot?
Exactly. What's the deal with part 4 to part 5? Really, it drove me bananas.
I can't stop shaking.
Yeah, right. So, come on. And really, you're gonna let Paulie manage your money?
It was just to have the robot manage my money.
Oh God, the robot. Oh God, it's all right. It's making my head hurt. Anyway, So, welcome back to our podcast, The Better Half. I'm Frank, the married guy.
I'm Larry, the very, very single guy.
We're going to change that.
I don't know.
No, we're going to change that.
It's been a rough few weeks.
We've had some feedback on Larry's dating or lack thereof.
My slow spiral into descent.
Larry, I feel if the things stay on the same wavelength for Larry, you're going to become the Unabomber, probably with toys.
I wouldn't. No. I can't sacrifice my collection.
I don't expect you to. I want you to be happy, Larry. So we're going to get you on some dates.
There's only so much I can talk about.
Well, no, I'm not expecting you to throw anyone under the bus.
I'm not spilling my guts.
You had a date.
No, it's not that.
You fell in love again.
No. Let's just things I had.
Larry, I know you 15 years. If I say it, all you have to do is say yes or no.
I'm not going to, because all I'm going to say is just
She's unattainable.
Well, very much so. Apparently, yes.
She's married?
So no.
I've engaged.
I've already dealt with that. No. Hopefully not.
She's a man, baby. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No,
to our
just
transgender
different
fans,
ways of life. But with that being said, I did though try I didn't try. I signed up for Tinder.
Really?
Legitimately. Yeah.
Not Grindr.
No. I'm not making that mistake.
Not that I didn't even know what that is.
Though they have, there's one. What's it called? There's one that you can find, like married couples find single people for threesomes.
Isn't that Ashley Madison?
No, Ashley
Free
Madison.
plug. By the way, if you want to sponsor us, Ashley Madison, we're willing to accept that.
Do they still do it like that?
I don't know. I just remember hearing that they wanted to blackmail people. So it was a hacker that was going to release Ashley Madison.
Yeah, because
that never happened.
Look, if you want to, it makes sense. If you're going to cheat, you might as well cheat with someone else who's cheating.
Well, yeah.
In my opinion.
Well, that'll bring me back to the Pina Colada song, which I really hate. But
did you explain this before? I don't think you explained this before.
I might, if I talked about this
I listen to these podcasts often because I like to listen to myself.
Okay, yeah, I listened to mine on actually an hour ago. I don't remember. I only listened to about 25 minutes of it. But the Pina Colada song, the guy puts in a personal ad. It's an older song. To meet a woman at a bar called O'Malley's to basically cheat on his better half.
Yeah.
And who walks into the bar at the end of the song? His girlfriend. Now, in a nice 70s song or whenever that song came out, oh, how nice. They didn't realize they were actually meant for each other. But they're in a relationship. They knew nothing about each other. They didn't know that one liked to take a walk in the rain and drink pina coladas and all the other crap of that terrible, terrible song. In real life, chairs would be broken.
Forget about it.
Someone would fly through the window a la a 1970s Burt Reynolds movie. Okay? That song irritates me to no end.
I repeatedly think that my life's going to end up like a television show. And, the curtain's going to set and everything's going to be, oh, you know what? Yes, I do, all this annoying stuff that you do. You know what? I do see the good in you. Happily ever after. And I know it's not going to be like that.
I can tell you from being in your situation, it's not.
I know it's not going to be like that.
Someone are the master of your own destiny, Larry.
Master of the house.
Okay? No, don't. See, I've listened to some of the other podcasts, and you break into song often, which surprises me because, and I usually do that, but I don't want to hear from you. So you can't sing. Either can I. But wait, let's talk. That's
what makes the podcast fun. Maybe it's all these no's I keep getting from you and
no's. What no's? I'm trying to help you. I had you married. I don't want to talk about that. All right. Okay. I'm going to talk. That's going to be another episode. But I had you married, boy. Yes.
I don't like the vape.
Wow. Okay. All right. See, you went there. Okay. All right. I was gonna be as vague as possible. No, I don't know who our listeners are or our listener.
I can still edit.
By the way, I want to thank Eric the Red is Awesome on iTunes for the lovely 5-star rating.
Yes, very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And again, some of the feedback I've gotten through personal messages have been nice, and appreciate it. But those subscribe and 5-star ratings mean a lot.
Yeah, definitely. It only takes like 2 minutes. Go on iTunes, Apple iTunes, I think is now the new official term for it.
I believe so.
And just go in, give us 5 stars, hopefully, and just write a nice little review. It does not have to be long, just a nice little blurb. And we would greatly appreciate that. And if while you're at it, can you also do it for the Retro Gamers and the Pro Slam World podcast?
Yes, Larry's got a whole media
whore.
Not media whore. He's got a whole enterprise going, and we'd really appreciate if you could support us. We're actually now also, again, remember our Twitter account is the Better Half Podcast, which is at Better Half Pod, the number 1.
Better Half Pod 1, yep.
Better Half Pod 1. We're now up to 11
there you
followers, not including you and me.
So
you and I. But let's talk about your Tinder.
Tinder is terrible. It's maybe it's just because of where I am. Because I think it's all local.
Or can you set your parameters?
No, it's wherever you are.
Oh, so let's say if you're in Manhattan.
Yeah. Because I've done it at work.
There's got to be a setting in there, I believe, where you could set your distance.
But why would I want anything further than around my neighborhood anyway?
Well, because if you're willing to... Look, hey, I lived in Brooklyn. My wife lived in... You can't do that to me. Larry just showed me a picture of the girl that I guess swiped.
No. These are the ones that come up.
Oh,
I do a lot of swipe left. So
okay. Well, okay. I thought that was someone who responded to you. I don't know what Tinder is, but I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know how to use it because I'm married. But I believe there's got to be I lived in Brooklyn. My wife lived in Long Island, so I'm sure there's got to be parameters that saying, hey, I'm willing to drive 10, 15 miles to meet you. You don't have to. Every girl doesn't have to be in your neighborhood.
No. I mean, it's not like this isn't like a 5-block radius, but it's just in the vicinity of the area that you're in.
Right. Well, the one town to the left is going to get you that clientele,
Let me see.
so to speak.
Oh, maybe I can change the distance.
I believe you can.
Why does it have me? I don't live there. I'm actually doing Tinder as we speak right now. I'm actually
that's why he's distracted. And this
no, not at all.
Suck,
no, it's not. Here, maximum distance I got is 14 miles.
Okay, well that's pretty decent.
Yeah,
a 14-mile radius.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's
from where I open the app.
Okay, well that's Queens is 14 miles from here.
Yep.
And going out the other way would be probably, I would say maybe Babylon or Islip. So you got a pretty decent radius. You might get some water because if you go south, you might just have water. But
true.
East Meadows, pretty I don't want to give away your exact location.
It's Long Island.
So is swipe left bad, swipe right is good?
Yeah, or you just hit the buttons. X.
Ladies, look for Larry at Tinder. It's swipe right. I don't even know what your handle is, but he's Larry.
More 365.
More 365. All right, that's right. That's his thing.
MOHR 365. It's my license plate.
Now that's smart. Just put that over the interweb.
That's public record.
Okay. Anyway.
Left.
So tell us about this experience with just the bad clientele.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, look, I may be a 4 and a 5 looking for an 8 and a 9.
Why don't you look for 6?
Because
you live in a fantasy world.
Well, no, it's, I mean,
we all try to reach.
I had a 9. Well, I didn't have. But, a 9 was what I was gunning for. Not gunning for. I shouldn't say that because that's going to make it come off really bad. It's not, I unfortunately I sacrificed a really good friendship because, let me quote the Instagram that was sometimes. God damn it! Why did
you were very organized people today?
Big boobs coming.
While he's doing that, I just had a donut from Dunkin' Donuts, and the nice hipster who worked there gave me an extra donut.
Yeah, you got an extra
I just
jelly.
lost 40 pounds, and I really shouldn't eat.
You can afford to do that.
Well, I shouldn't have eaten the one donut, but now I have another one
just waiting for
staring at me that I'm going to have to either ditch or
eat
and hide the bag in the exhaust pipe of my car. Anyway, now we're back.
Just hang your head out the window, just crying on the way
crying.
Here's a quote that a friend of mine put up on Instagram. Sometimes your heart needs more time to accept what your mind already knows. Unanimous. Anonymous. Or unknown, I guess I should say.
Okay. Well,
that's been my problem all my life.
It has.
There's been there's been like two, and this was back in college, so I didn't know what I was doing.
Well,
but
you were a lot younger and dumber then.
Yeah, so now I'm a lot older and stupid.
Well,
but unfortunately, like I said, I sacrificed a friendship because I'm an idiot.
These things happen.
Be that as it may, nothing I can unfortunately do about it.
The good thing is, you're making a step forward. You are Tindering. Is that like tweeting?
Yeah, I guess Tinder.
Modal. You're on Tinder. That's
yes.
good. So who knows? Someone might swipe. What is it? Right? I don't know. What is it? Swipe right.
Swipe right.
Swipe right to you.
Yeah.
So
here's my other problem, and I've had some of my friends of the female variety take a look at the photos that I put on Tinder, and apparently, like no photo I have is good. So,
well, is it in this apartment?
What does that mean?
Well, Larry, I love you, man. You're like a brother to me. But, and listen, here's my. Now, I don't want to make this an attack, Larry. Or there's nothing wrong with that picture. That one I hate. That one I hate too. That one I hate also. That one I hate also. Get rid of four of the five of those. I don't want this to be an attack, Larry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I need tough love.
Well, here's
Can you zip or you fly?
My fly's not zipping. Just it's like the third time that's happened today. See, I'm losing weight. My pants are falling down.
Oh, okay, sure. That's
why I got the extra donut. He was like, "Hey, Mal." All right. Okay. Now, like I said, I love you like a brother. Okay, and I want you to be happy. And I don't want to hear this. And we got a lot of complaints from listeners of this single by choice bullshit. Now, yes, you're single by choice, and you want to know why? Because you're choosing to not give up your lifestyle. Because you know that if you get into a relationship, and if I'm wrong, stop me, and you're not going to stop me, because I know everything. I tell my kids and my wife this all the time. Two of them listen. One of them listens. Okay? You don't want to give up your lifestyle because you know that when you get into a relationship, things will change. Things will come off the walls. You'll have to open up your life to someone else. And that scares you. Am I wrong?
I spent a lot of time curating all this stuff.
I get it. I'm not talking about just the stuff. I'm not talking about the stuff. Okay? Because this is stuff. And when you have a bigger apartment or a house in the future, you will have a place for your stuff. All the stuff that was in my apartment when I lived in Brooklyn is in my basement, in my man cave, because it's basically an apartment and it's mine. That's where I go. That's my happy place. Okay, until my wife.
That's your moment of zen.
Until my wife put her office in there, and now I have to share it. But other than that, I love you, honey. If you listen, she doesn't. She overhears it sometimes when I'm listening to it, and I get a.
How loud do you listen to it out of the house?
Well, I'm in one room listening to it, and she'll hear it, and I'll get either a chuckle or a. Did you really say that? You're an ass. Anyway, so I feel. And it's not just, it's not just the material stuff. I feel it's the lifestyle. I'm Larry, and I can go where I want to. I could do what I want to do. I could eat when I want to eat. I could eat what I want to eat. I could go to this place. I can go to that. You are content in your life. You're happy in your life. And hey, you have a pretty decent life. I mean, you have a pretty decent single guy's life. You do your own thing. And you are going to realize... if you're in a relationship, there's somebody else's things and someone else's likes, and you are not willing. And if I'm wrong, stop me. Mm-hmm. But I know you're not gonna, because I'm right. You're not willing to say, "Oh, I have to go do what this person likes." And I think I'm pretty spot on.
I enjoy the freedom that I do have. Yes, I enjoy going to the different things that I get to go to. Whether it's the wrestling or hockey or, like the cons and stuff like that. And a lot of times I go with friends. But I won't lie, it would be fun to go with someone who has that. Because I can't even get regular friends to go out with me to a lot of these events. Which is mostly because all of you have families. And it's understandable. You can't just pick up and go. Because I've asked some, you know, you
Right.
or
Well, I mean,
Eric
yeah,
or some other people.
Like I said, if
Verdi's
I-
like the only one who has the ability to leave at a
because he
moment's
just
notice.
doesn't care. He's just, I don't know how he does it. You know, by the way, you're going to give him a complex because this is
I
like
know,
the
'cause
third or
it's-
fourth time we've mentioned him in 4 episodes, and he's like, ooh.
I know.
Yeah, so
I
let's
know.
not. And
Keep
the
mentioning
third one
him.
we talked about his brother.
Well,
So you know, this
we
is how
gotta
much.
we gotta tell Jonathan that he's in the
Yeah,
in the
I will.
episode.
Yeah, oh, that's right. We forgot to tell him when we said that it aired, so I'll tell him. I get it, and we, you know, we meaning us guys with wives and kids. Yeah, it's not always easiest to get out at the drop of a dime, and that's advantage you in my regard, in my eyes. But there has to be people, whether it's of the same sex or the opposite sex, who have the same interest in you that you can meet up with. I mean, we're in the age of the internet. Every interest group has a message board or a group. And I'm not saying you want to go hang out with strangers, but I'm sure there's a wrestling-loving, video game-loving, hockey-loving girl out there named Lara or Larita.
That'd be weird.
That would be weird, but, you know, well, I would never date a Fran or a Francine, and that would be just creepy.
Francis.
So you know, you're on. Look, I think you made the right. You made the right. My right move. You're on Tinder. Who knows? You know, it's how long you been on? A couple days, couple weeks.
I would say a couple weeks probably.
All right, and nothing so far.
No, absolutely bupkis.
Okay, well, did you swipe right on anything?
I have,
And no responses.
No.
Lose the last 4 pictures.
but I have to put 6 up. I
Okay,
think.
well,
no, maybe I can
take other ones.
I can probably
Take other
I
ones.
have. I've changed it like 4 times.
Listen, here's my advice: take a group shot with a bunch of friends. That's one. Okay.
I did. Did you see the one with me and Tom Servo? The robot? I met him at Comic-Con twice.
See, now you get me mad. Take one with me and the ginger, or me and Verdi, or me and you and the person who was supposed to show up tonight but didn't. I'm not saying his name until he comes on the show. Ever.
Until he apologizes at our
Yes,
feet.
and he will apologize on air.
Ooh, wow.
I'm calling you out, Baldy.
Oh, whoa.
That's right.
All right. Ding, ding.
All right, and I'm serious. You need to show pictures of not you with inanimate,
Not me.
You without inanimate objects. Or that first picture was great. Do more of those. You know, and you know, maybe one of you in front of someone else's Ferrari. You know, I mean, and I don't know, the one of you looking away off into the distance, your hat backwards. I'd punch you if I didn't know you.
Well, I thought that made me look
No,
like you made me look like
I know what you look.
like I'm
you would
deep in
think-
thought
yeah,
and
no.
I'm pondering.
The angle was bad. The angle is bad because it's from under your chin.
Yeah, no chins, no. It's,
All right, hey, we're
yeah.
all not perfect.
So,
And you know what? Guess what? All the girls on Tinder aren't perfect. Why?
no, trust me, I know. I've seen.
Because they're on Tinder. They're not married.
So then, why am I on Tinder then?
Because it's for lost souls. By the way, Tinder, if you really want to sponsor us,
This segment's brought to you by Tinder.
I apologize for that. I'll do a better read if you are a sponsor, but I'm giving you free stuff here, right? Listen, you're making the right move. Edit those other pictures. Find other ones. I'll take them. I know photographers, okay? And they'll work cheap. But
You're gonna go down to the water by the bridge. And just start taking some...
we need one of you in like in front of a Bentley or like a Lambo or something like that. One of
What
you.
about my banged up, sideswiped Jeep that happened to me this morning?
Oh no, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah,
We can
right on the
Photoshop. We can
135.
Photoshop you on the bow of a yacht. You know, with or without the girl from Titanic,
You meant a captain's hat.
Kate Winslet.
Yes.
Yeah. But no, I'm proud of you. That's good. You're in the right direction. We'll work on it. You're not in this alone. Getting you dates. If I have to dress up in a chauffeur's outfit and chauffeur you around, I will.
In your car?
Absolutely.
In your whatever that is?
My Honda CRV with the stained seat from the cherry Slurpee that my daughter dropped in it.
No, when did that happen?
I don't want to talk about it. She's not allowed to ever drink in my car again. So
I was saying the older car, but all right.
I'll take you in the Pontiac, but it's 2-door. You want a 4-door, so I could come out and I'll wear my mailman uniform. It'll be great. Can
you wear it with the shorts?
I'll wear the safari hat too.
And the high.
I don't wear the
safari hat.
I never wear it.
Oh, is it government issued?
Well, they gave me. I got one. I bought one with my allowance as a goof, but I've never worn it. It's been in the back of my truck for about 12 years now. I've never worn it. I think I might have worn it once in the rain because they said wear it in the rain, but it's hard plastic, and when the rain hits, it's
noise.
Like
that must have been annoying.
Yeah, I just took it off. I wear a baseball cap.
Oof.
I actually keep a couple of baseball caps, so when that one gets soaked, I throw that one. And,
there you go. Let it dry.
I'm a disgusting animal. All right, so that's enough about you. No,
now it's the Frank portion of the episode.
No. I'm pissed because I had some sudden interruptions for our guest. But that jerk decided to bail on us.
Definitely not cool. But I will give you a sudden interruption since.
All right, I was going to give you one, but go ahead.
Who has the best fast food French fries?
I just heard this. So where'd you steal it from?
Nowhere. I thought about it while I was
the best
eating
fast food French fries.
Horrible meal I had this today for dinner.
Best
fast food French fries. Because each one has their own take. And there is only one answer.
What are my choices of...
all the fast food joints have French fries.
Okay. I got to go with Five Guys.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, no, wait.
Oh, okay.
See, McDonald's is classic awesomeness.
See, they're too small.
That's what she said.
Hey, well.
But they're not really... I don't think they're real French fries, because I guarantee if I took a lighter to them, they wouldn't burn. But Five Guys are actual giant steak fries, and they come in a bag of greasiness.
I forgot about that, yeah.
It's a greasy bag. So you could just take whatever you want, like salt and pepper, and shake it in that bag.
And eat the bag.
I would eat the bag. I mean, it's probably all natural. But I'm gonna stick with my original
answer.
Five Guys? Five Guys.
All right. Well, the answer is Nathan's, but thank you for playing.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No.
Yes, it is.
me.
Nathan's fries are way better.
Absolutely
than Five
not,
Guys.
because they're soggy as crap.
No, where? From where?
The only good thing that they have about Nathan's is they got those crinkles in them that catch extra ketchup.
They do.
Okay, but no, you're wrong.
And you get free utensil with it every time.
I do like the pitchfork.
Yeah.
But now, do you consider Roland Roaster a fast food restaurant?
I can't believe you just said that, because in my head I was just thinking of another.
Because they also give you the little pitchfork, and they're chips, but they're the not so fast food restaurant.
Well,
Roland Roaster, if you'd like to sponsor our podcast,
we're going local here, but we're going to go real local right now.
Okay. Roland Roaster is an establishment for those who live in Brooklyn.
Roland Roaster stinks.
Did that to me. I hope everyone swipes left on you. Roland Roaster stinks
compared to Brennan and Carr. Roland Roaster is terrible.
This is a debate that I'm not going there, because this debate.
No, we've already done
this debate.
A taste test.
Who?
Few years ago
when we went to
not us.
When we went to Verdi's engagement party or whatever it was, and we stopped off at Burger King. We stopped off at Burger King and then Brennan and Carr.
I forgot about that.
I didn't, because I gained about 8
pounds. That was a lot of food that day. Not only that, but I think you had a Gargiulio.
No, I did not have.
Oh, no? I thought you did. But by the way, a Gargiulio is a hamburger topped with roast beef.
Yeah, but that didn't exist before that stupid guy from that show went on.
Yeah, it did.
I never saw it on the menu.
It was on there.
Never saw it.
I remember it.
Lies.
Okay. Anyway, Brennan and Carr, better than Roland Roaster. Moving right along.
Agree to disagree. They're both equally awesome. I won't say one's better than the other, because I like them both.
I will easily say Brennan and Carr over Roland Roaster.
To me, it's almost two different restaurants.
The bread's different.
Not important.
The meat is different.
Not important.
The gravy is fantastic. The 27-year-old.
One's an au jus, one's cheese.
Look.
You don't go to Brennan and Carr for cheese. You go for I'm going to take the tongs,
cheese?
dip your whole sandwich in the au jus, Okay, and then put it back on your plate, and then take a ladle and pour more on it. If you go to Roland Roaster, you can get cheese with a Z on anything you please.
I don't like that. See that fake process. Got my cheese whiz, boy. Like that kind of cheese whiz that they use. Very good. At Roland Roaster is ridiculous.
It's you know what? I'm not. First of all,
you know what he was watching on TV.
First of all, the waitresses' outfits, not waitresses. The girls work behind the counter. Not even semi.
Where Roland Roaster?
Extremely sexist. For 2017. Secondly, I pulled one of the biggest scams I ever pulled in my life in Roland Roaster.
Did you really?
Before they got smart.
What'd you do?
Okay, so Roland Roaster people, this is really not anything to do with our podcast, but
and the statute of limitations gone.
Yeah, Roland Roaster has the thing where you place your order all the way to the right.
Swipe right.
Yeah, never gonna happen. You place your order all the way to the right. They give you a receipt with a number. So let's say your number is 138. Mm-hmm. Okay. Then you go and you stand, and you just wait for them to go 138, 138. And then if no one answers, they go over the loudspeaker, right? 138. Well, I ordered for myself. I think it was a One Lonely Friday Night. I just rented my game from Blockbuster. And I got some Roland Roaster to spend a Friday night alone.
That's a rough one.
I'm okay. Okay.
Good.
Oh, please, like you weren't doing it.
It's like the Domino's Home Alone special you
Absolutely.
see in college.
So, and I got roast beef with cheese, fries with cheese. And
Gotta always have fries with cheese.
Right. And an orangeade. Okay? Awesome. Right there. It's like $12, right? Or whatever it was. Yeah. So, I was like 139 and whatever. Let's just... So 138 comes in this giant bag. The big, big brown bag from Macy's. 138. 138. This is also before they used to rip the receipt.
Oh, okay.
138.
The Frank rule?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I created it. I'm 138. I went up. I grabbed the bag. They're like, thank you. And I was like, and I even I held up the receipt
yeah.
Because at the very least they're going to go, you're 139 and put the bag down, fat boy. They didn't. I took the bag, I walked right to my car, and I burnt more rubber out of that parking lot, which that parking lot, the way it's shaped, I probably hit the dumpster, hit the men's room, and probably ripped off a taillight and then took off like a bat out of hell. So...
What was in the bag?
Oh, there was like 4 cheeseburgers, there was roast beef, there was... This is when they started making the garlic chicken wings.
Oh, okay.
Those they wasn't even crispy. It was like the leftover crap that was in the deep fryer got stuck to the wings. It was so good. Couple of things of French fries. It was probably about $60 worth of food for a family of 5 or 6, and I just ate it all.
For one lonely.
No, I didn't eat it. I ate most of it, and I think I passed out in my tears. But
covered in fries and
anyway,
and
so that's good.
Runoff.
Yeah, right. So that's been okay. So I'm glad you getting back to our podcast. Now we went off on a serious tangent.
It's all right. We're allowed to.
So you
we
had
have no rules
so
here.
You had an interesting 2 weeks and of non-dating, but you're starting and you're in the right direction, and we're going to get you there. We're going to get you. Some of our fans have asked me personally. I just had my high school reunion. I'll get into that. And a couple of my friends who listen to the podcast were like, "Why isn't your friend dating?"
What is the deformity of that loser?
Huh? Say what now?
What is the deformity of that loser?
Yeah, well, I didn't say that.
It's not funny the second time.
Well, yeah,
it wasn't really that funny the first time. They made me repeat it.
Well, that's why I didn't laugh either times. But that's cool. So me, I had a very interesting 2 weeks. I had Father's Day.
Yeah,
which
how was that?
Well, I'm hoping someday you experience it, because what I ask for every year is never. I'm like, I just want everyone to leave for a couple of hours.
It's like when Al Bundy, when he carted off the sides of the couch, and no one was able because he was on vacation.
Exactly,
no one was able to bother him.
Well, 2 days earlier, my son had to go into the hospital for a small procedure. He broke his leg a year earlier, and they had to have a plate put in. So the plate had to come out. So that was my Friday. That was before Father's Day. All day in the hospital. Surgery was a success. He was fine. But he couldn't walk. Very bad. Now, little rewind. Wednesday, I hurt my back at work. So I was in a back brace given to me by my chiropractor.
Wow.
And I was on a bunch of pain pills, and I was in no shape, way, or form to now cart my crippled 5-year-old son around, who day one coming out of the hospital, a lot of pain. He was on pain medicine, and he had to be lifted everywhere. And my wife was lifting him, I was lifting him. It was just it was aggravating. Saturday, I had taken off work to be obviously with my son to help out. He was a little better. They gave him a little miniature grandma walker, which depressing and hysterical all at the same time. But he was fine. Sunday was Father's Day. I told my wife, I said, look, you want to just postpone it to next week because this is going to be a nuts weekend. I got very little sleep because my back was killing me. So I was in a brace. I couldn't get comfortable. Oh yeah, and also 2 days after Father's Day, major construction was being done on my house in my basement. So everything that was in my basement, all my stuff, had to be put into one room.
Oh man!
Or
where was the arcade?
Well, I get it now. It wasn't. No, he said, leave all the furniture, though the heavy furniture. We'll work around it. I'm like, you're putting floors down. How are you working around it? Basically, they would put a section of flooring, grab whatever furniture they could, put it on the new floor.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, fine. I had to work that Tuesday anyway, but I'll get to that. Father's Day, I wake up and I hear this sound. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let me. Saturday, still in pain, still need to be carried around, being a real pain in the ass. I love my son, but I wanted to snap him. Sunday, I hear that I'm in bed. My wife's letting me sleep in till about 8:30 because that's because I have 2 kids.
Big baller.
Yeah, and I hear clunk, grrr, clunk, grrr, over the door, outside my door, and I'm like, oh, it's the walker. I'm like, oh, he must be walking with the walker. Clunk, bang, bang, bang. Daddy, wake up. It's Father's Day, and I got a surprise for you. And I'm like, it better be a Swedish stewardess. And then I'm like, did I say that out loud? Because I'm half asleep, And there's a really annoying bird outside my window. On the side of my house, there's a nest.
Ooh. Does it attack?
No, it doesn't attack, but it scared the crap out of me a week earlier when I went into my shed, and the bird, I looked up and there's just 2 eyeballs looking at me. And it was like, you're in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. So, and it's got a couple of eggs in there.
There's a dive bombing bird at work every time I go walking.
I
just see when I walk in, because it's slapping.
I get those. It swoops down on you. They're called mockingbirds. I get them at my job. They follow me down the whole street,
making fun of you.
They go bah, 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 bah. They literally follow me from tree to wire. And it's giving me like the whole, like I'm watching you, Fokker thing.
Keep walking, mailman. Keep walking.
They've attacked. I've seen them attack cats.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
nasty.
Getting back to Father's Day, I'm getting a sore throat. Oh, sorry. We don't edit here, people.
I'm editing the whole first half of this episode.
Yeah, it's terrible. This is why. If anyone's still listening, I'm sorry.
Look, they're all not going to be gems.
Anyway, so I come out of the room and I'm like groggy-eyed and everything because I had a horrible night of sleep. And my daughter's like, Daddy, we have breakfast. We're making breakfast for you. Go back to bed. I'm like, okay. So I turn around, I go back into bed, and clunk, clunk. I'm like, I'm not going back to bed with that walker going. So sure enough, I get up. I get like semi-dressed. And I'm like, screw it, it's underpants day, and I don't care. I got no one to impress, right? And there's a lovely breakfast of eggs and ham. There's bacon in the shape of the letter Dad.
Wow, well that's not a letter.
Dad.
So,
the word Dad. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The word Dad. D-A-D.
Wow.
Some bacon, a couple of sausages. Yeah, my wife got all of a sudden she got fancy like with Pinterest or something, and she had this squeeze bottle she was able to spell out letters, and I was like, well, it should have said father. I said, because that's more food. Yeah. And then she actually made pancakes for the whole family also, and all this for my iced coffee. I was very excited.
You treated well.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Treated like a king.
Then I got my gifts.
Any ties?
No, I got no ties. I got a Walking Dad shirt. instead of The Walking Dead.
Oh.
And there's a dad just slumped over who looks miserable. But it was a little too small, so she exchanged it for another size. But I got that. My daughter made me a card. My son made me a card. My wife they bought me a I guess you could call it a beach chair with a cover.
Oh, okay.
Because they broke mine from last year that I take to my car shows when I take my car to a show. My daughter was sitting in it, and I think my son tackled her while they were on the chair, and the whole thing bent. I'm like,
that's not good.
That's my chair. You broke my. So for a year, I've been asking for a new chair, so I got it as a gift. It's really not really, but.
You take what you can get.
Beggars can't be choosers.
This is correct.
I got a few shirts. Which I lost weight, so I'm getting a whole new wardrobe again. So, and that was good. And then I just wanted to go downstairs and play, Xbox One, and I couldn't because
you get the new Call of Duty.
I didn't get the new Call of Duty.
I'm saying, are you going to?
I don't know. I'm waiting to play Friday the 13th with some friends who got me hooked on it the first night and haven't been able to play since.
I've been thinking about that, especially because you got to download the new skins. I think it's too late though. Mm-hmm. No, it's not too late. You can probably still download it. We did that too. We've also done that with Left 4 Dead. We got a whole bunch of people to buy Left 4 Dead and then just didn't play.
Yeah, me. I bought it and it's still in the wrapper, and we never played. So thanks. It's more money I need to waste. Yeah, and then Jonathan killed us or locked us out of the room.
He set the place on fire.
We're playing Left 4 Dead. We're all playing together, and if you're familiar with the game, you get to a safe point, and our friend Jonathan, who is a jerk, basically goes
and has played the game numerous times before.
Yeah, and basically sets off a car alarm, sends out a horde of zombies, and then locks himself in a safe room. And he's like, ha ha, ha ha, you're all going to die. And we all did.
And as we battle to the end.
Yeah. He's a jerk. Stupid service pig.
Careful, send his bees after us.
Yeah, he's training bees to swarm after individual people. He's going to be a supervillain. He honestly, look at him. He's going to be a supervillain. Did you just hit your head on the mic? Does that make a thunk or something?
I don't think it did, so thanks.
Sudden interruption.
Right.
All right. So, if you could have one superpower for 1 hour.
You really had your heart set on using this one, haven't you?
You're going to have to come up with another one because that was for the bald man. But if you could have one superpower for 1 hour, what would it be?
I would say flying. I know it's like the go-to, but I don't want telekinesis because I really would. It's bad enough I imagine what people are thinking now, and then to actually hear what they're thinking, no thank you.
That's a good point.
The power. I mean, I'm just trying to think of superheroes and their powers. I guess adamantium claws would work when I'm opening up packages.
Really, that's what you use would open up packages?
Probably. Cyclops.
I'm sorry.
Cyclops beam.
Stop. Time. No. You have Wolverine's claws, and you want to open
up.
What
am I going to do? I'm going to open up envelopes and packages with it.
That's good for my job.
You're not supposed to be opening up envelopes and packages.
I got a package today from Amazon Prime Pantry.
Okay.
They were like 50 pounds each.
No, because you have to load them up in order to get the good shipping on it.
Okay.
Now they have Amazon Wine.
Wait. On the outside of the box, which I'm not allowed to open legally, says, open up for easy-to-carry handles. I looked at my boss. I said, do you see the problem with this? I go, these boxes they literally each weighed like 50, 60 pounds each. I literally pulled into the person's driveway this morning. I said, this is going to be my first
stop.
stop.
You're delivering them.
We have the Amazon.
No, I would have thought something like that, just weight-wise, would have been something.
No, we're allowed up to 80 pounds.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so these were close. I had the last 4 things I loaded into my truck, and I said, these are the first things coming off. I had to go, I delivered the route out of order, which I got permission to. So if any postal inspectors are listening, suck it. Especially you, Pinky. So yeah, I literally pulled into these people's driveway. I rang the bell, and I go, someone's coming out here and helping me with these because they're heavy and I got a bad back. So I was like literally dragging them out of the truck, boom, hitting the ground, and I'm like, and dragged them to the side of the lawn, and I stacked them.
One person had all 4?
One person all for the same house.
Good Lord.
Yeah, she's lucky she tips me at Christmas. And she's hot. So where was I? Where did I? Oh, that was my son. My superhero. Now, see, now if I were to take away the 1 hour part,
yeah,
this would be mine. This has always been mine because I read a story once and I was intrigued by it. I don't remember the story. I was a teenager, but I was the ability to stop and start time. Because then you could do whatever the hell you want.
This is true.
Dirty or not, you can do whatever you want. But
see, that would throw me off because then as I keep aging, other people age at a different rate, and then you kind of throw off the balance.
Well, I'm not saying you would stop time for like a year.
But if you keep stopping time, it's going to add up.
Yeah, but the difference is going to be minimal. Because I'm going to stop time like to do... Like, I'm going to, like, okay, let's see, some guy just went out of an ATM. Now, stop. I go over, I take the money out of his hand.
Oh, so you're using it for evil?
Absolutely.
Okay.
What else am I going to use it for? What possible good could I use for this? Okay, so there's an old lady about to get hit by a bus. Stop. I take her up, I pull her, I whatever. I hit my magical stop time watch or whatever, and I pick her up and I move her out of the way of the bus. Fine. I have no problem with that. But at the same time... I'm going to be a dirtbag. Be the first to admit it. I don't care.
Hong Kong.
Remember this, exactly. This was the teenage Frank who thought of this. So, yeah, I was going into the locker rooms. Absolutely.
Like Hollow Man.
Creepy movie.
Yes, very creepy movie.
When he raped that girl?
Yeah, I'm not talking about the rape part.
No, that freaked
leading
me
up
out.
to it.
That bothered me.
Yeah, no, that was...
That bugged me. I'm still traumatized by that. Anyway,
Kevin Bacon.
All right. So that was my father's day. Oh yeah, then she made me shrimp scampi for dinner. That was good.
Oh, good.
That was I don't remember what I did for the rest of the day. I'll be honest with you. I think I moved stuff out of the basement into my garage.
Until you worked.
I don't really remember what I did. I'm totally gonna be. Did we go to lunch? I think we might have went to a couple of yard sales.
Oh, nice. Went to the Belmore Flea Market here on Sunday.
That's a ripoff.
What are you talking about? I got this camera. Well, nope, I didn't get that at the flea market.
Plates?
I got that
Find me
somewhere
any
else.
license plates.
I saw some, but I forgot you got
that guy's a ripoff. I won't buy to him. He's a loser. Trying to give me $20 for a 20-year-old plate. I'm like, dude, really?
It's not even his.
It's not even the point. It's a 20-year-old plate. No. If it was a 60-year-old plate, I would pay $20 for it. You know, like the one you got me from Germany.
Oh yeah,
you know
about that.
Well, it's something that was made out of porcelain. No, this is just a regular 20 years ago is what? 1997. That plate's worth nothing. You know, $20. Get the hell, suck it.
Do you feel like when just immediately when you hear 20 years ago, that like doesn't your head immediately go to the 70s? Exactly,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. It bothers me.
Oh.
It bothers me. I'm old. Well, nothing was worse than our good friend, the shit stirrer. I'm going to call him. When I was talking about the Sandlot on Facebook, and I said something to the fact, I was like, it's so great that my kids watch a show that I used to watch when I was a kid. And he's like, that movie came out in 1993. You were in college. And I'm like, I hate you. Why did we want you to move out here? Why? You know what I'm talking about. Our good friend. Maybe he'll be on the show one day.
I'd like to talk about him on the show and never have him on the show. See how annoying he gets.
He won't care.
I know.
Nothing bothers him.
I know.
I could have naked pictures of his whole family, and he wouldn't care. He wouldn't get. And I could say, hey, I could post them all over the internet. He'd be like, yeah, I got those already. He's an evil man with no heart, and I love him, and I don't know why. He's a jerk. He's mean. Anytime we get together, he throws me into bushes or into Target displays. I went out to lunch with him a couple weeks ago. He came to my house. Okay, I'm like, I was letting him walk ahead of me, and I'm like, I don't trust you. He goes, what's not to trust? He turns around and whacks me right in the nuts. I completely fell for it. Again, but thankfully my hand kind of blocked it, but he's a jerk. Yeah, so then 2 days later, the next day they started construction on my basement. My man cave. My basement. The only rooms in the house that I want.
Besides the one that your wife uses for her office.
That's the kitchen, which we don't use. I took everything out of the kitchen, so she's got a little desk and area there. It's fine. The rest of it... So now, you know the layout.
Yes.
We got new floors. I put my desk back where it was. I got a no new gaming.
I saw.
Cabinet.
Very nice.
Okay, for every system I ever had since I was a kid, which I saved and I have, they're all boxed up. I'm going to be putting them there. Once you come over, we're going to wire them, or I'm going to watch you wire them, and I'm going to feed you dinner, because you're going to wire them up for me.
Sounds
and I'm
good to me.
Right, and I have just a ton of stuff. I put my books, my DVDs, and Blu-rays. I put them all back. I'm a little OCD, so everything's got to be alphabetical. That took me forever to do.
I can't. I don't understand how you can put that in alphabetical order, because then when you buy something new, you have to shift the entire collection.
Yeah, I know. That's the fun of it. So wait, where are your DVDs? Oh, I'm sorry. You're all digital now, right?
I converted them to digital.
Well, they're alphabetical on your computer, aren't they?
It depends on how I sort
Well,
them.
there you go. Story. No. There's no conversation's over. Okay, I like having the hard copy. The fact that I have the Blu-ray.
I used to.
Because you know what's going to happen? Someday, the cloud's going to go poof, okay, and you're not going to have any collection, and I am going to still have my collection.
I mean, I could download them, but...
But when the cloud goes poof and there's no more interwebs, and I'll be able to run my... Because I'm a semi-prepper, I'm going to be able to run my... I'm going to run my Blu-ray player off of some crazy battery that I invent, and I'm going to be able to watch... whatever, The Godfather or Goodfellas on my Blu-ray, because I have it, and yours is in the cloud, floating in the sky, where there's no more internet.
I had a good collection. I mean, I still do, but...
You did.
Talking about physical discs.
Yeah, well, you don't now.
No.
Because now you have room for your Funko dolls.
I do, because that used to be... I mean, that never even held a quarter of my collection, but...
You know you can never bring a girl here, right?
I have... twice.
Your mom doesn't count.
How dare you?
Am I wrong?
Well, I mean, you know, we played video games, but...
Okay, so what's wrong with her? Why would marry her?
I'd rather not get into this.
All right. So, yeah, so now we're at the point where I'm downstairs putting stuff back into the basement, into its, you know, and then I get... You saving that? Yeah. Well, why? Because it's mine. Well,
Makes sense.
What are you going to do with it? I'm like, just stop talking. You know, and then we should save this. We should throw this out. I'm like, can you just stop?
Quiet,
stop.
you.
Oh, and here's the best part: the nice man who did my basement floors, put my giant Arkanoid machine on wheels.
Wow.
Yes, that giant behemoth that we had to carry down the
really?
stairs. Put it on wheels, and now I could roll it across my new floors.
That is awesome.
It is friggin' awesome because I have to paint that wall. Oh, that's the other thing. Now that we did the floors, she was like, well, we might as well paint. I'm like, I hate painting. It's the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I hired someone to do this.
Oh, my God. See, this is why I want to punch you sometimes. I could have did this in, like...
Well, I didn't hire him. I bought the paint. The landlord did it.
Well, that's somebody. Different. Yeah, you're okay. Okay, I'm a homeowner. Well, the bank owns the home. I just kind of live there right now. But
you live in a monopoly house.
I own like the front porch and a couple of windows, right? So, and the new floor I just put in the basement. That's all mine. I'm keeping that. If they ever throw me out, I'm taking what I put into it. Gone with me. So they get a house with no front door. I take the playroom with me, the whole room. I'll just knock it down.
3 windows.
The roof, mine. All right. So, and those 3 windows in the basement that I replaced. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So she's like trying to like get rid of my shit. You know, I'm like, no, that's not how this is happening. I go, everything's going right back where it was.
There's a place for everything, and everything's in a place.
Okay, and like now the rocker that's in the basement from when my kids were babies, and you know that's in like the next to the crib, the little rocker. That I'm like, why is this still in our house? I have a 7-year-old and a 5-year-old. We don't. Well, I'm thinking about doing something with it. What? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Really? I got to get rid of my shit. But we can keep a rocker that no one sat in for 5 years, at least. No one has sat in this rocker. You know what? I sat in it once to see if it wouldn't hurt my back when I played my video games. It hurt my back. I put it right back into place. Okay? I need something. This is killing me now because my desk chair that I sit at when I play my video games, it hurts. I need something
terrible.
I need something
ergonomic.
So this is the biggest quandary of my life right now, because she's trying to fuck up my basement.
You know, and she's like,
Well, a portion of it's hers, apparently.
some of it, oh no, because she's like, none of this shit is mine. So what I did was, you're going to like this. Everything that was hers, I put on the couch that's down there. 10 boxes of stuff. And 10 of those zip top bags full of clothes that she hasn't wore in like 5 or 6 years. Because I'm not going to say it, but she's just not comfortable in those clothes or whatever. And I put like, I was like, oh, that's a nice nightie. It don't fit. Oh, why don't you try it on? No. I'm like, well, try it on. Maybe, you know. Don't start with me.
Read it. Hubba hubba.
Yeah. We ooga.
Yeah.
Ooga, you know. But, you know, so we gave some to charity. I found 2 giant bags of kids' clothes that I gave to my friend's daughter. I have other stuff coming. The big brothers and big sisters is coming. I got like...
I heard they're not good.
I don't give a shit. I want it out of my house.
Fair enough.
I got rid of an aquarium. Oh, for those of you people who ever use the app Let Go, don't. And I don't care if you never sponsor me, Let Go. Okay?
I thought I
always did until this son of a bitch from Brookhaven.
Really?
Yeah, and I hope you're listening. Guess what I did with the fishing aquarium cabinet? I hit it with a sledgehammer. It's in the garbage now because you wanted...
So Let Go, first of all, Let Go is you can sell stuff on the fly.
It's like eBay on the fly.
Okay.
Okay. You post up something like an astronaut has an amplifier in space for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, and that's the commercial. And a cosmonaut knocks on the window and goes, "I'll take it," because he puts it on Let Go. No, it's a stupid commercial. But I've sold a ton of stuff on it. I've been hitting a little bit of a roadblock. I was selling a wooden cabinet that holds a fish tank.
Okay.
$5.
Wow, that's a steal.
Yeah, I bought it at a yard sale for $5.
Oh, so
I never used it. Yeah. I just wanted to make my money back.
Yeah.
Got about 10 people. One guy was from New Rochelle. Now, that's
Rochelle,
very, very far from us.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, really? You're in New Rochelle. And it says pick up only in my town. Now, the reason why I posted so much stuff in 1 week was because, A, I knew I was going to be home because of my son. And I had a bunch of days off in a row. So I was like, I said, I can't travel because he's home.
Yeah.
So I can't travel with him. And this guy from Brookhaven, from my house to his house, easy. 45-minute drive, 100 miles.
Okay.
And he's like, "Oh, can you meet me halfway?" I'm like, "No. I have an injured son. I have a bad back. It says on the ad, pick up in my town, only." This goes on for 6 days.
Really?
I have 2 people in 2 nearby towns who are interested, and I have to wait because, they review on there. They didn't review. Now they have reviews. So I don't want any bad reviews, so I have to be patient. And this guy, maybe I can meet you. I go, look, here's the deal. I go, if you don't come by Friday, this is day 5. If you don't come by Friday, I'm moving on.
I don't blame you.
Okay. I go, I've been more than patient. It's been 6 days. I cannot meet you. I told you I cannot meet you. ... Whatever. So this, I mean, I should screenshot all the things and put them up on, because this guy, Joey Squatto from Brookhaven, I hate you. Okay, and I hope all your fish die. Okay, no, I hate him. Friday comes, nothing. I was home. I was off. I was off the whole day. Nothing. I had to take my son to the hospital at 1:00 to get. To see if they were going to remove the stitches, but not realizing he had dissolvable stitches. The doctor didn't even know. He goes, I think I put dissolvable stitches in. You can go. I'm like, really? They just wanted to take a look at the wound, make sure everything was fine. He was fine. Yeah. Everything's good. He's running around the house like a psycho now. Nothing. 11 o'clock at night. Bling! On my phone. Hey, the day got away from me.
I'm outside your house. I'm here to pick up.
Wait. No. That's the thing. He had my address.
No.
Yeah, because he promised me he was coming, so I gave him my address.
Oh my gosh.
This guy should rot in hell forever. Hold on.
I feel like that's just taking a chance, given your address.
Now look. See the black thing on the side? That's the picture. Look how many people. Yeah. Look how many people wanted this thing.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
Okay, yeah, and I couldn't get rid of it. So here he is, Joey Squallow. Product no longer available. That's right, because his last note to me was 5 days ago. Day got away from me. I hope all is well with you, son. You too, brother. Thank you again. Hope you understand. If you decide you will ship, I'll pay. Thanks. I would pay money, money, money signs to ship it. I didn't even answer him. That was the last I heard of him. But wait, so, Frank, what's the problem?
But wait, there's more.
You have 2 guys in nearby towns, right? Who want it? Okay, so here's the go. Oh, hey, man, it fell through. Still interested? No, sorry. No, that's... Okay, so I go to the second guy. Hey, it's still available. Are you interested? I need it gone today. That was for me. Hi, I'm no longer interested. Thank you for your time. Okay, sad emoji. So, into the garbage it went.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Joey Squallow.
That is unbelievable. You should still get your $5.
You can give me $5 if you want.
I am not giving you anything.
Yeah, so that's that. Yeah, so that was my Father's Day week. When the only thing the only thing I really asked for was that no one says daddy the whole day.
D is for...
I just wanted some quiet time alone in my car and to play some, Grand Theft Auto.
Do a little GTA 5.
Yeah, and I don't know if I got it. I don't. It was a blur. Now she wants me to paint. God, Jesus Christ.
Sudden interruption.
Oh, okay.
What was your first concert?
This is embarrassing. I won tickets from Z100.
Wow.
To see New Order.
Ooh.
I think that every time I see you fall. Is that their song?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't heard New Order in a long time.
It was horrible.
Where was it?
Madison Square Garden.
MSG?
Yeah. I don't even
Was
think...
it one of the 100th caller?
Yeah. But I didn't... I think I was calling just to make like a...
prank.
No, not a prank. I was calling to make a not a dedication, like a request. Yeah. Like I wanted to hear PM Dawn or something. Sad adrift in memory bliss of you. And they're like, hello, 100th call. And I'm like, what? What'd I win? You won tickets to see New Order on the 9th at Madison Square Garden. This is Elvis Duran.
And the Z Morning Zoo.
And Mr. Leonard. I'm like, oh, cool, thanks. Yeah.
Who'd you bring?
My brother. Because I wasn't old enough to drive. I think... Yeah, we went, and then the second one I saw was Billy Joel.
Okay,
decent,
right. Not bad.
And then I saw the Horde Festival in Jones Beach.
Good Lord,
everything was made of hemp.
Oh, hey,
yeah, those I won off PLJ.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm old.
You're good at winning stuff.
Do you know the phrase that pays? Z100 means today's best music. Something stupid like that.
95.5 WPLJ is the best.
Scott and Ted.
There's a tree on my house.
There's a tree on my house. I remember that. That's when he was going senile.
Yeah.
There's a tree on my house.
I want to see the boat movie.
The boat movie?
He was talking about something, and Scott Shannon just on the side be like, I want to see the boat movie.
Yeah,
and I think it was Captain Phillips. He was talking about.
He was just talking. I remember. I heard this on. I think it was.
But they also hated each other.
Yeah, they absolutely hated each other. Yeah, they did.
It's hysterical. This is the second time I'm having this conversation today about this.
I heard they were making fun of it on Opie and Anthony.
Oh, on Jocktober. Totally.
Yeah, and then that's
where I heard there's a tree on my house.
There's a tree on my house.
I want to see a boat movie. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just talking jibber jabber, and then Todd was like, "Just shut up."
Todd would just put him on the pay no mind list, but then when Scott left, Scott Shannon became like a friend of the show of O&A.
Right. Because it was, I remember that.
Well, don't be embarrassed about your first concert. My first concert was Jewel at Jones Beach.
No homo.
Someone had a free ticket, or an extra ticket, I should say.
Did you like her?
No, honestly, I'm like, I'll go to a concert.
Sudden interruption.
Okay.
What is the dumbest thing you've done for a girl you like?
Oh.
I know there's a couple answers.
We're going to be here all night. Boy, let me think. Fail a test to make sure he's got a higher score than me.
No, you did not. Please tell me this was in high school, not in college.
I went to an all-boys school in high school, so no. College.
Oh, my. You failed a test so she'd get a higher... No, stop. You're done. That's your answer. That is horrible.
I did have one.
Wait, no. You sacrificed your own GPA.
It was one test.
Was it for the Greek? People, everything's in code here because I don't know who's listening. Oh, that just could bring me to the night I made Larry dance all night.
That, you know what? We'll save that for the next episode.
Okay. All right. Do you want to hear what I did stupid for a girl?
What did you do stupid?
Well, this was on a consistent basis. Well, there's a bunch of things.
I've done things on a regular basis. I used to wait outside in college. I would wait at like 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. I would go outside and stand in a parking spot because the parking lot would fill up quickly, and I would stand there until she got there at about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So
and
she
you
had
lived
a space.
in Brooklyn?
No. This was on college. This was on college campus.
I'm sorry.
Right,
I'm going to hug you after
so I would actually wait outside for like
for
an
3
hour.
hours.
No, like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Rain, shine, snow.
Did you have an umbrella?
Sleet. No.
Just your cap.
And then like people would kind of like drive by, just kind of see me standing there. It'd be
like a psycho.
Yeah, pretty much.
And she would pull into the spot, you would move, and she would just walk away from you and not say a word.
No, we were. I think we were dating at that point.
Oh, you were dating.
We were dating. We dated.
I'm talking about for like a girl that you. Okay.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
No.
I got you.
That counts as pathetic, though.
Yeah,
so.
no, that's
No, that counts as pathetic. But at least you were maybe getting some. I hope.
At that point, yeah.
Okay. I lived in Sheepshead Bay. I went to Brooklyn College, which was, I guess, Midwood.
I would say, yeah.
Yeah, Midwood / Flatbush
Yeah.
on the border. I drove to Park Slope, which is on the other side of Brooklyn,
man.
to pick up a girl to come back to Midwood. I would say almost on a daily basis.
Wow. What was that gas like?
It was cheaper back then.
That's true.
But
well, it's cheaper compared to now, but back then it was still...
it was. The cost of living was a lot different. But that was one of the dumbest things I've ever did. I did a lot of stupid things. That one comes to mind, the forefront of my mind.
I remember...
I've had more time to think. I bet I have some more.
Picture day, I literally gave the shirt off my back because,
Yikes.
like they needed like a collar shirt or something. Even the women needed like a collar or something. It was something weird.
And it didn't matter
so
that
she
that
didn't have
college
it.
shirt was 17 times the size of hers. Her?
Probably, yeah, it was. But I literally, like, in the university center, I took my shirt. I had no T-shirt on. So I just took my shirt off, just standing there.
Crikey.
Yeah.
You are raisin mother
Yeah,
effer.
no, I've done some super stuff. So.
All right. Well, sorry. Oh, wow. I'm just... You're getting a hug after this is over. I think we both need hugs.
I think it's probably time to wrap this up. So
Do you think?
I think so.
I didn't even get to tell about... Oh, well, I guess next time we record, I might be back from vacation. That should be a whole nother interesting story. Oh, I have my high school reunion, real quick.
Okay.
Do we have time?
Why not?
What are we at?
105.
I'll save it.
Actually, technically, I guess 107. I don't know because we had that little bump in
That's
the
a
beginning.
tease, folks.
That is.
All right, so goodbye.